last lesson of the week. Woohoo! Okay, a little bit of a tricky one today. Okay, so let's start by just summarizing all the formulas we developed during the week. Okay, so our formulas are basically shortcuts for us right now to be able to multiply binomials. Okay, so if I have a plus b squared is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A minus b squared is going to be a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. And then the third possibility we have is a plus b times a minus b, in which case we can have a squared minus b squared, just two terms. Okay? If you use them, as I told you, if you use them every lesson in your exercise, it should already automatically start getting into your brain. Maybe if you don't completely remember it, you kind of feel like it's like a song that you learn and you play it again and again and again. Eventually you remember the words. If you play the guitar, you remember the chords, whatever. You can learn it just by doing it. That's the idea of practice. So today we're going to look at different times where you have to use different formulas, but we're adding a layer of complexity. Okay. So I've got 2 times y minus 2 squared. Let's start by thinking, okay, which formula out of these three are we going to work in? I've got that minus here. So it should be clear to me that I'm going to use a minus b squared. But the only problem is I still have that 2. So what do? I just do nothing. Just leave the 2, wait with it patiently. So I'm just going to write it's equal to 2 times, and let's develop that one. For y minus 2 squared, I'm going to use that formula, okay? As I told you, I think it's worthwhile saying, okay, that's going to be the a, okay? That's going to be the b, okay? So y squared minus 2ab minus 2 times y times 2 minus 2 times y times 2. All right, minus 2 times y times 2. It's not time minus 2, don't get confused, okay? Right? Plus b squared plus 2 squared plus 4. Okay? Now, before I deal with that 2, let's just figure out this one. It's going to be 2 times y. Oh, look at that, I forgot the square here. Y squared. What is minus 2 times y to 2? It's minus 4y plus 4. Okay? Now, what do? Okay, that's not a big deal. Okay, I've got a 2 in front of that. I need to just multiply it. Okay? Multiply by each one. We've done stuff like this last year. We've got 3 terms now. Okay? You still see it. I'm going to write it down here. It's going to be minus 2y squared. Minus 2 times minus 4 is minus 8y. 2 times 4 is plus 3. That's the answer. Okay? So you just go, use the formula, leave the 2 on the side. You'll deal with them later. Write down what you get in the formula, and then multiply each term by 2. Okay? Not too difficult, is it? Now, we've got the same situation here. I've got the 5 and something times something. So don't worry, just leave the 5 on its own. I'll just stand here. Got the 5 there. Now, which formula, we'll call that formula 1, that's formula 2, because that's the order we went to, and this is formula 3. Which formula do I have to apply here? The 1, 2, or 3? It's going to be 3, isn't it? Because it's plus and minus. Okay? What is the a? This is the a, and this is the b. Okay? So it tells me a squared. That means it's x squared minus b squared. What is b? 1. 1 squared. What is the square of 1? 1 times 1 is 1. Okay? And now I can start multiplying the 5. Okay? So it's going to be 5. Remember, that's what we did the first day of the week. 5x squared minus 5. Boom. Okay, not too difficult, isn't it? Okay, last one, and it's probably the hardest one, but not that hard. Okay, so I'm not getting flustered with that 3 there. I'm just going to leave that 3 there and deal with that. Okay, what formula do I have to use here? The first, the second, or the third? Okay? It's going to be the first, isn't it? Because it's a plus b squared. See, it's square, a plus b. Okay? So I need to figure out which one is the a. That's the a. Very useful, I think, especially in the beginning, to figure out which one is the a and which one is the b. Okay. So what does the formula tell me? A squared. I have no problem with you using the formula in front of you. By the way, if you haven't, obviously you've got to write down these formulas so you remember them. Okay? So a squared is going to be we can write it like this, 2x squared. 2ab is 2 times 2x, 2a, times b, times 1. b squared is just 1 square. If you don't mind, again, I'll just write 1. And write down 1 square. Okay. Now, before I start multiplying, unleashing this 3 on all these terms, let's tidy them up a bit. Can you see if I write another line? I think so. It's going to be 3. Okay, what is 2x, all of that square? It's not going to be 2x squared. It's going to be 4x squared. We've done a lot of that this week. 2 times x is 4x. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. Plus 1. And now I can just multiply the 3 by each one of these terms. I'm unleashing this 3 on everyone. 3 times 4x squared is 12x squared. 3 times 4x is plus 12x. Let's just make that more like 2. And 3 times 1 is 3. So that's the answer. So let's just summarize what we've done now. Okay? You know, these are more higher-end questions, which you will find in tests. So the first of all, if you got a number after it or whatever, it could have been even more complicated, just leave it on the side. Deal with that square first. Or not square, you know. Then figure out which formula are you going to use, the first, the second, or the third. Okay, here we use the second, here we use the third, and here we use the first. Then apply it, use that formula. Before we apply it, we figure out which one is the A and which one is the B. Then we apply the formula. Okay? And then we finish it up in the brackets, and then we'll multiply by that number or whatever that thing could have been. Okay, guys? Right. Lots of practice. Lots of practice. That's the key to do that. Lots of practice. And if you don't get something, please WhatsApp in the group. I will answer you. I'm going to wait a little bit. I want to see if somebody can help. Okay, Mihlali, okay, Buzwe, need to help others here. And then I will answer, help if nobody else does. Okay, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next week.